Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drevlin, and this is my quest log. So you might notice right away that I have my lights turned a bit down compared to what I tend to have. And the reason is it's spoopy time! Amnesia Rebirth was released just a few hours ago, and I am so ready to jump into this game. Because as you know, I love me some good scares every now and then, and the first Amnesia is one of those rare gems where I feel like it's still one of the scary games that I played like lately, last few couple of years. I think the other one is pretty much like Resident Evil 7 was really good in VR. Resident Evil 2 Remake was really good. But yeah, otherwise, some of my favorites go way back, like Silent Hill 1, even though it hasn't aged that well. Silent Hill 2 definitely, and even Silent Hill 3, and the first like Fatal Frame or Project Zero trilogy, the first 3 games I played. Really, really good. So, yeah. I love me some horror. And just gonna jump in here into the options. I was actually happy to see that the game was... Oh, I actually didn't check this before, so... But I guess... It looks good, like very high and everything. Sure. It is actually locked to 60 FPS, which is great for my stream. And I actually turn up the resolution scale a little bit just because I don't think this game is going to be a problem. If it is, we can turn it back down. But what I did want to check was... Wait, was it setup gamma? Yeah, this is it. I have it pretty high on my screen, but that's just because I know it tends to get a bit darker on YouTube and all that. But yeah, I feel like Oh, hi, Lone Wolf. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I think looking at my tablet here, yeah, I mean, I can still see the X on my tablet, so I hope it's gonna be fine. The amount that it's kind of bright on my screen compared to what I would have wanted, but I'd prefer if my viewers also could see what's actually happening on the screen. So, okay. And we'll see how the audio is when I jump in. I watched the intro and then turned it off, just trying to like lower the volume a bit, but it looked like it peaked at some point, so I don't know. We'll see how high it actually gets. But yeah. Okay then. So, everyone ready? Turn down your lights. And let's see what this game is all about then. Starting, yeah. Like I said, I just watched the intro and then turned it off. Spoopy. This game should not be played to win. Immerse yourself in its world and the story. Fear and darkness are your enemies. And you're gonna have to tell me if my camera is too dark. I can pretty easily just try to brighten up the spotlight on my face or the background if that's needed.
There is a moment when you realize what the pain has made of you.
Mining expedition. Algeria to French Sudan. Sketches March 1937.
Unable to show the world your face. Acting on instinct. Lashing out. Even at those closest to you.
I'm thinking if this is going to be like a prequel to the first one, maybe? Maybe how the curse started.
And time is a thief. It has stolen your memories. The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of joy. You have been hollowed out from the inside. And there's nothing left of the person you used to be. But you try. You try to remember how to smile. You try to remember how to love. And one day you crawl out from your hiding place and step back into the world. And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
Is that the castle? Brennenburg? Could it be?
What was that?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Pretending it's not there won't make it go away.
Please let me know if the volume is too low for the game.
It's just turbulence. It'll settle down soon.
Yes, I know. It's hard though. You know, your head tells you one thing, but your heart disagrees.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining what might go wrong.
I know someone who can help you.
And who's that? Maka. Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
I know, my heart. It's good for him to have an adventure, but he'll be glad when this journey's over, I think. He's had a hard life.
And there's so much more to come.
Alex? Him.
Oh.
Yasmin, get up here. Hello. This is Cassandra. Cheers. Can anyone read me? Mayday. This is Cassandra. Do you read?
Hey, hold on.
Come on, Stevie. Stand with me, baby.
First one, you just wake up in the castle. Oh,
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No, come on. Need to find him. He must understand. Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her.
this is very like
I am
the
Tasi.
first one.
I am still Tasi.
My name is Daniel. That looks kind of nasty.
Fight it. Don't give up.
So, yes, scroll forward. Yeah.
You can make it.
Guess we're going for the bottle, maybe?
Don't forget.
There we go.
Don't.
Get your medicine, girl. Laudanum.
I have laudanum. It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself to fear. You understand me, Tasi?
Okay, so that's bad for the game if we get scared, I guess. Wonder if there's gonna be a stress meter of some kind.
What happened? Where are they all? Where's Salim?
Okay. Oh, okay. I have to remember. She will die. Find Salim. Oh, okay. Reminders, memories. Oh, we can listen to them again.
I have Lawton.
And then we unlock memories, so... There's a couple of memories here. A few. Damn. That one looks... Yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna be late sometime.
Handwriting. I don't remember.
Okay. Prestige. And then I can rotate it. Yep. And right click, much like the first one, and to throw things. Crouch. Move things.
Doctor. That's the doctor. I'm here. I'm here.
Crew of the Cassandra, can anyone hear me?
Nope. We all died.
Hello. This is Tasi.
This is Dr. Metzian. This is Ritter. Salim. Is anyone there?
Crap. Can I do something? Isn't Amnesia supposed to be one of the best horror games out there? Yeah, the first one is really, really good actually. So... And it pretty much came out of nowhere.
Here with Yasmin. Answer, please.
A certain one holding, okay.
Salim. Eva. Can anyone hear me?
So I guess we'll just have to see how Rebirth actually stacks up to the first one. There was a second one, A Machine for Pigs. However, that one was more like developed by the Chinese room, not Fracture Games. And the Chinese room, I can't remember the game. I think it's Dear Esther they made, more like a walking simulator. So people wasn't that fond of that game, sadly, compared to the first one. But this is the original team that made the first one. And what's that called? Soma. Oh, good evening, Neubecker. Flight plan. Okay, let's see. Can we toggle text? Maison Blanche Airport. Flight plan. Passengers 12, crew 2, plane Cassandra, owner Sterling Shipping, London, Great Britain. Model Douglas DC-3. Call sign Cassandra. Pilot Nicholas Mason. Masson. Flight time and date March 3rd, 1937. Okay. Flight route Cayes, French Sudan via Insula, Algeria. Estimated flight time legitimately equals 1.5 hours. Okay. Okay. 1937. Ooh. No.
I can't stay in here. It's just going to get hotter.
Time to open my inventory. Cockpit door handle. The handle. Take out. Oh, okay, so. Boop. So bright.
Oh, Mother Mary.
Imagine surviving it like this. Lone Wolf. Thank you.
I remember people were hurt in the crash. I was here. I think.
Okay.
Where did they go? Where's Salim?
Been a while since you last streamed. Also been the first time I've been off of work as well. Thank you for the subscription again. I actually received an emote for that, so that's cool. Wow, thank you.
Leon, Jonathan, give us a hand here.
Hank. There we go. Anything interesting in here? Cameras. Somewhat of a kaleidoscope or something?
Quickly.
The big question when you survive a crash in the desert is where the heck do you go?
No, Rachel.
What's that on my arm?
Room to fry out here.
Staying in dark zone is a bad idea. Keep in the shade.
Wait, thank you.
But we've no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Salim. He's hurt. You know what he's like.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The caves aren't far.
So that's a memory unlocked, I guess? Let's take a look here. Reminders, notes. March. Yeah, so that was a new memory we unlocked.
Caves.
Caves, so I'm guessing let's just follow this path. Press and hold shift while moving to run. Yeah, but I'm not running quick. That's for damn sure. And wouldn't running like make things worse than staying in direct sunlight? I'm just thinking like I wouldn't want to be running around in the desert.
Salim! Salim, are you there?
Okay, we got some shades here, so we can follow this little path here. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'm actually quite excited about this game. Feels like a good change of pace since I've been playing like Destiny 2 and Monster Hunter mostly these last few weeks. So feels good and relaxed to be back in a story-based game like this. Get some shade. I guess this is a bit of a contrast to what the game is gonna be like after all of this, since I guess we will be sticking to quite a lot of shadows. Or, not in contrast, but yeah, like later, like hiding in shadows, and but still not too dark. Well,
Oh, there is a cave. Oh, thank God. But it's good, isn't it? People have been here.
So, we'll be shot with salt. Instead of dying of thirst, I agree.
Leon.
What? Now don't get your hypes up. We're in this shit.
wait, it's like we actually have we already been here? And then lost our memory and went back, because they seem to have carried all of this over here.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, the stories don't do this place justice. It is amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells, the flavours, the colours, and oh, the noise. I may have picked you both up a little something. You never know your luck. All my love, always. Dad.
Camels in the desert. Oh. Rachel Holt, Chief People Wrangler, papers, traveled from Croydon Airport. Breath of fresh air. Must thank C for suggesting her. On top of everything, much better at it than me. Need to give her a bit of time to get to grips with the local scenery, but very promising start. Hopefully she can be a permanent fixture for future trips.
Rachel? Yeah, she organized those lectures in London, and Charlie back at the Institute recommended her.
Got a good head on it. I like it. No, don't you give me that look.
Okay, like the first one, we go into a new
Oh,
area.
Tasi, look at the hands.
Oh, you had to take care of your dog.
Perfect fingers. Hello. Hello, my little one.
So I'm guessing Salim is our husband or something? And we apparently have a child?
It's all right. I can manage.
Come on. Not far now.
Say, what's the
Hello?
brightness like
Is
on
anyone
the
there?
stream?
Salim!
Like I said, it's actually quite bright for me, but nope, can't drink that.
This is us. Salim and me. I bought this here.
Salim Hanachi Tasi Tran on August 33. It was 37 now, right? So 4 years. Love transcends love.
What is it?
I had something to say to you. A whole speech, something poetic, but
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined it.
Salim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop worrying. I'm in love with you, you idiot.
You are my heart, Tasi Trianon.
I said no poetry.
Looks pretty good, I think. I do have a small sungler. Okay, but at least it doesn't seem to be way too dark, because that's the big issue with streaming or recording. Like, everything gets so dark on the stream and on YouTube when you upload it, so... Ooh. Hard to light a match. What's this? Project Jaka Sanulama Sadiola. Client Triple Crown Mining Company. Draftsman Anastasi Trayanon. Engineer Jonathan Weber. Date March 1937. Okay. Alex and Richard, October 36. Thought you should have this. It captures you both so well. GX.
But I can't. I won't stay here. There's something in the tunnels, I swear it.
You won't be staying. You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you. Come here.
Wait, I just... Okay. So I guess we have been here for a while. Am I leaving footprints behind me? No, I am not. So the question is... whose footprints are these? Yasmin Shabani. Pass number 9. Sterling Shipping Company. Identification card. 12th January 1937. Can I? Oh, I can't open it. Okay.
What a beautiful girl. Is that your daughter?
Yes. My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren.
Did you leave her in Paris?
Yes.
Okay.
Is she with her grand...
And she has the toy monkey.
Samples are packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
Ah, yes. Follow the mysterious footsteps in a horror game. Of course, I mean, why not? Can I close this somehow? Oop. And there we go. Algeria. Okay, the colonization of Algeria was rendered difficult by the presence of a native population which already had its own civilization and was nomad and warlike in its instincts. A start was made in the region of the Tell, and then the mountains and high plateau lands were taken in hand. There has been a spontaneous flow of Italian and Spanish immigration, and a system of land grants and other concessions have attracted large numbers of immigrants from the south of France who have settled down well in the country. Between 1904 and 1914, 206,000 hectares of land had been settled, of which 91,200 were free grants. Mines. The country is rich in minerals, which... which, however, have not been thoroughly exploited. The chief mineral resource is iron, the exports of which in 1920 amounted to 1,114,438 tons, valued at, something francs. There are largely phosphate deposits in the Constantine province, which exported tons in 1920 to a value of 18 million francs. There are also copper, zinc, lead, and antimony mines. Coal deposits were discovered during the war, and the work of British and American prospectors in the Oran indicates the possibility of existence of oil fields in some size. Native rights. The valuable help given by the native population of Algiers to France during the World War led, as it did in other parts of the French colonial empire, to a wider recognition of the political rights of the native. A law was passed February 4th, 1919, conferring French citizenship on any native of Algeria who had either served in the French army or navy, was a landowner, farmer, or licensed trader, knew how to read and write French, or was the possessor of a French decoration. Okay. I mean, if we left our kids at home, I feel like it's weird finding all these toys.
My darling Amanda, by now you'll know about the crash. And you'll know that our situation is a bit sticky. We're off for a walk through the desert to see if we can find a radio or a village or some other sort of help. Everyone's putting a brave face on it. But no one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If it is, I'm sorry, my love. I suppose it's my fault for wanting a big adventure. I should have stayed home after all. Please tell them both that I love them. Tell Susan that she's the best girl in the world. And tell Alfie to look after his sister. Now I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and my hands are trembling and I just don't know what to write. I don't know how to say goodbye. I can't believe this is goodbye. I love you, my darling girl. I know in my heart we'll see each other again. Even if it's not in this life. You're Jonathan.
Jesus. I can't imagine what that's gonna be like. Or what it is like crashing somewhere or getting lost and starting to realize that this might be the place that I die. Eva Ritter, geologist, papers German, will need a visa, travel from Hamburg. Geologist hired by Triple Crown, good references. Had a brief telephone call, very German, very precise. Package deal with second gun. Lucas, her husband, note to Rachel to sort out sleeping arrangements. They'll want to be together.
I seem to spend my life around efficient women who think I'm not taking things seriously enough.
Hang on, I think there was something else over here that I didn't check out. Like, couldn't we go... Maybe it just loops around, so... Let's make sure we don't miss any notes. I did pick that one up. Yeah, that's the... I think laudanum is what we actually used in... Whoops! the first game. Or had some importance at least. Man, lots of notes here. Okay. James Henry Mitchell, expedition leader. Rachel Holt, assistant to Mr. Mitchell. Okay, so these are characters, I guess. Oh, okay. So Rachel Holt, I'm guessing, is dead, as well as Nicholas Mason, the pilot. Probably died in the crash, but looks like pretty much everyone survived. I'm guessing the check marks is like we found them after the crash and everything. Wow, just chuck everything. Why don't you? Yeah, I'm like unsure which button to press just to let it go. So, okay, I just drop it like that. So I right click and then I toss it instead. Oh, this was here we go. So they're guessing, okay, they had a map trying to guess that somewhere around there we must be, like, I mean, that's something at least. But is that, I wonder what desert that is. So Spain, Morocco, Algeria, so yeah, we're down in Africa. Egypt to the east of us, or northeast, I guess. Okay. Portable radio transmitter, assume 9 people, 2 days water, 1 day's food. Rope, 3 rifles, Malik Mitchell DeVries. 1 lantern, 4 bottles lamp oil, 4 boxes of matches. Paper, kindling for fire, fuel. 2 blankets, 1 medical kit, Dr. Metzier. Needle and thread, ether, ammonium, iodine, laudanum, gauze. Burn treatment, eye dressing, adhesive compress, pair scissors, 2 scalpel blades, 1 compass. Okay. More notes, I'm guessing.